standing here in the pits at Port Royal Speedway on the annual Labor Day races, and we're standing here with Scott Tobias. And Scott, doing a pretty famous thing in short track racing, at least in the eastern part of the United States. And it looks like you're ready to go here today, right?
Yeah, we're getting ready.
You won here, what, just the other week, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And have you guys been on the track yet for practice?
No, not yet. No.
So you're, what do you think about these day races? Do you like them, or do you have any dislike for them or anything?
I like them a lot, unless they get really dusty. As long as I can see, I like them.
Visibility gets a little on the tight side, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, listen, Scott. We want to wish you the very best of luck today, and we hope we see you in the winner's circle.
Thank you.
Record please. Second, third record for the 54 of Ronnie Grassmeyer. Second, third record please for the 54 of Ron Grassmeyer.
Here with Leroy Felty, and Leroy, you've been around this game quite a long time, right?
Well, since 1953 or somewhere close there.
I know my parents knew you one time back a few years ago. We used to attend the races, and ever since I was just a little kid. And it's really a thrill for me to be able to come over here on Labor Day, although I don't get over here much, and just watch some of the old guys like yourself. What do you think of Labor Day racing?
Well, it's a challenge for day racing. You use a lot of strategy, and hope at the end it pays off.
Well, listen, we want to wish you the very best of luck today. We know you're just about ready to go out for hot laps, and good luck to you, Leroy.
Thank you.
Klinger, and you just started this sprint car racing, what, about 3-4 years ago, Alan?
Yeah.
And it looks like they're trying to get your car ready to go out for practice. Are they having a problem here, or what?
Yeah, we're having a little bit of handling difficulties right now and trying to get things straightened out again.
Do you think you're going to have it ready to go to get out here and put some hot laps down?
I believe, yeah.
Okay, look, Alan, we want to wish you the very best of luck. We know you're busy here, so we'll let you go. We'll maybe swing back and talk a little later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're standing here in the pits with Smokey Snellbaker, and Smokey Snellbaker, the name is not an unfamiliar one with the sprint car fans across the eastern United States. And Smoke's driving the Lloyd Enterprise car today here at the Labor Day races at the Port Royal Speedway. And you just came in from the track. How's it feel, Smoke?
Well, the car feels pretty good right now. The track's a little tacky, but it's definitely going to get a lot harder before the day's over, and I'm sort of set up for a hard track, and I think things go pretty good. The car felt real good.
If my memory serves me correctly, have you been fortunate enough, I think you have, to win some of these Labor Day events, haven't you, over the years?
Yeah, I think I won 2 of them. I won last year, so, you know, I'm sort of defending my last year's win, so we're going to do the best we can.
It looks like the pits are really packed with a lot of really good competitors here today.
Yeah, well, Lynn Paxton sure got a hot streak going, and there's a lot of other guys here that really go good. They're all here, so it's going to be rough.
Should be a real shootout, right?
Yeah, it ought to be good.
Well, we want to wish you a safe race, and we hope we see you in the winner's circle today, Smoke.
Thanks a lot.
On Saturday night here, ladies and gentlemen, we Untitled Chapter champions for 1982.
Standing here now with Jimmy Nace, and Jim is one of the local drivers here at Port Royal Speedway, and Jim lives in the area. And I had the pleasure of knowing this gentleman for quite a few years, and I've always been a fan of Jim's. But how's the car feel here today for the Labor Day races, Jim?
Oh, we felt good during warm-ups. We had a little trouble. Had a fire on the fuel fire over there in the backstretch. I guess I'm hoping we can get it fixed back up and get back in it.
I see you're running the LPS race car today.
That's right, and we've been with it for about 2 months now, and we got a pretty good operation.
Well, we want to wish you the best of luck today, Jim. We hope we see you in the winner's circle.
Okay, thank you. We're trying.
Hey, come to me a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're standing here now with Les Walters, and Les is another one of our local competitors here and competes at pretty much on a regular basis here at Port Royal Speedway. Today it's a little different ball game. You're racing on daylight and hard track, dusty, all the different elements involved. What do you think it's going to take to win this race here today?
Some luck. Some luck.
Going to take a little luck.
Yeah. Good equipment. Good equipment will do it. And, well, that's the name of the game every time. Is really your better equipment, is your superior cars, and they're going to win. They've got the money, and that's what it takes in racing today.
I know that it's almost a shame that it takes so much money, because I know there's a lot of really talented drivers out here trying hard and could be superstars, really, if they had the money behind them to do this. But I think that today you would think that it might take a little strategy also to win a race like this.
Yeah, a lot. Today you have to really be more of a skilled racer, because it takes a lot of pedal work with your car. And we always do good in the dry track. We just broke our motor in the warm-ups. We're trying to get it fixed up. Hopefully, we'll be back in there to give her a shot. But we always do good in dry tracks. That's why we came. We like them.
Well, we want to wish you the very best of luck today, Les, and we also want to wish you a nice, safe race. And we hope we see you in the winner's circle.
Thank you.
Thanks, Les. Standing here now with Lynn Paxton, and Lynn has really been on somewhat of a hot streak from what I understand. What do you think about today, Lynn?
Well, we've been pretty fortunate, I guess, the last 6 years here at Labor Day, and I think we won 5 out of the last 6 run here, so we pretty well know what to set up, and we're usually pretty competitive.
That helps. I know it would take a lot. The experience would really shine on a race like today, wouldn't you say?
Well, I can remember when I first started running them, I hated them because the old guys always won the races. Now I guess I am one of the old guys, so now I'm in the driver's seat, so to speak. I've been here before, and I'm not saying we can't be beat, but it's a little tougher.
You're going to be in there shooting for it, right?
Oh, we're not going to give up yet. Yeah, we're going to be right into the last lap.
How'd the car feel when you were out in practice?
Well, car felt okay. We were just trying to scuff in the tire. We weren't running a feature. I really didn't run the car that hard. But if you feel good when you're out in the warm-ups, you're going to feel terrible because the racetrack's wet in the warm-ups, and then it's going to slick up by the feature time.
I know that you have a little race fan sitting over here on the backstretch again this year, and I know that it's worth mentioning that I think about every year that you've won this race, you've given the winner's trophy to this young boy.
Yeah, Dale Spade. I can remember having some bad luck here and go out here mad, and there he is sitting in a wheelchair and always smiling and always very pleasant. And I thought to myself, what do I have to be upset because my race car didn't work right or I made a mistake or something? And I just realized that there's more to it than that. And hey, he's been a good luck charm to me, and I'll continue as long as we win.
Well, I think that's really showing a lot of good heart from you, Lynn, and a lot of sportsmanship. And look, we want to wish you the very best of luck today. Also, we want to wish you a nice, safe race.
Well, I hope that for everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah.
What I'll say. Don't swear. Okay, we're standing here with Barry Camp, and Barry Camp's from over around Beavertown. And Barry's been racing Port Royal Speedway for quite a number of years. And I would say today it's a bit of a different ball game when you say the Labor Day races compared to the night shows.
Labor Day races are always a different ball game. I run 14 of them here, I think, before I finished one, so that'll give the people an idea what this is like on a daytime race up here.
The experience really shines through on a day like today, doesn't it?
Experience shines through, but luck shines through brighter, believe me.
Does it take a little bit of strategy to win one of these races?
Yeah, the crew has to be in the ball, get the right tires on, have the right setup, and after that the driver has to get the job done, and then you pick the money up down at the judges stand.
Your sponsor this year, and I guess last year too, Camel Express down in Millerstown, PA, right?
Yeah, they're probably the best owner I've ever had.
They keep the money coming?
They do pretty good, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Barry, and we want to wish you the very best of luck today.
Thank you very much.
Starting lineup for the first qualifying event of the afternoon.
Standing here with Gerry Clark, Gerry Clark, who is the president of the Juniata County Agricultural Society, and also the chairman of the racing committee here at Port Royal Speedway. And we're down here in the infield, and there's a lot of people, and they look like they're having a really good time here today, Gerry.
Well, we always expect them to have a good time here, especially this is the last big holiday of the season, and we expect to give them a good time if we can.
I know I've come to these races ever since I was a little kid, and this has got to be one of the classic races of the season.
Well, you know, these things always build up over the years. It's the same way with our Tuscarora 50. It's something that gets to be a tradition, and some people just, sometimes some people only come to this race, but it's one of those races that seem to have to see every year.
This is the one that even the one time a year people come out to watch.
That's exactly right, yeah.
And you have another big program coming up here on Friday night, this coming Friday night, right?
Well, this Tuscarora 50 has got to be one of the biggest races in the country now, and it's being recognized all over the country, so we expect an awful lot of good cars here Friday night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to miss it, I'll tell you that, and hopefully we can get the cameras, maybe get the cameras back here and capture some of the action.
Well, I hope you can, because people seem to like to relive these things week after week and year after year, so it's one of those things.
Okay, Gerry, I want to thank you, and we hope that you have a real safe race and everybody has a good time here today.
Well, we certainly hope so, too.
Okay, thank you, Gerry.
Hey, Gerry, come on.
Due to Hershey because of the condition or because of being sequestered from hometown. Of course, Rick Hale's out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. So I'm quite sure all the cards of you people there in the stand and all your friends would greatly appreciate it. Send them to Rick Wary and down to Hershey Mountain somewhere, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Quite sure Rick in his days of trouble and glad to sit back and look through all your cards. And we're
We're standing here with Ron Slade and Slade Racing Team, and if you noticed when Ron got out of the car, he's driving here today with a bit of a handicap, but I'll tell you what, this gentleman deserves a lot of credit, and it takes a lot of courage to get out there and race with these guys, even for anybody to do it, and particularly for you, Ron. Your car must be set up in some kind of a special way, right?
Well, it's a different car. I got independent suspension on it, but basically the only thing different from my legs is I got stumps. Oh, there's something like artificial legs, and they're a lot shorter, and I just got those hooked right to the pedals.
Mm-hmm. And do you semi-control the car with your legs?
Oh yeah, I work the throttle and brake just like regular person would.
I see. I thought maybe you would be doing all the driving from up on top.
No.
But how long have you been racing, Ron?
I ran a modified for about a year and a half, but I ran out of money on that, so it's been about 4 years since I've driven this third time out with a sprint. But
third time out today in the sprint car ranks. Well, I'll tell you what, we were watching you a little bit earlier in the consolation race. A lot of stiff competition here today.
Yeah, for me there's.
But I'll tell you what, you looked really super out on the track, getting around there real well. And I just want to say that I think it takes a lot of courage to get in this sport to begin with, and particularly for you. And we want to wish you the best of luck. And it just goes to prove that a person can overcome a lot of handicaps, right?
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of drive, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Ron, thanks a lot for talking with us, and we want to wish you the best of luck.
Okay. Anybody get a drink at all?